Hey guys, what's up? It's Day Trading with Danny, and I am here to get into this trade today. So I just want to recap my trade, why I entered, why I did what I did, and go from there. So right here on the 6 hour, we got calls and puts. Okay, 6 hour calls. I was stressing for people to wait for the break and hold. We're gonna drop this down into the 1 minute so that you can see how that looked. It wasn't that cute. It was actually very ugly. Um. So you see 6 hour calls right here. Let's open this up a bit. Let's zoom in. This is was the break and hold. This did not do good. Also, we were right here near liquidity. And so when I saw that wick and not these nice full candles like we were presenting at 9:30, full candle, full, full, full. And then we're like wicking and wicking. I was like, we were wicking. I was like, yep, this is definitely a cause for puts. And so we dropped down here and we dropped all the way down into there. We came back up, we tested another liquidity area and we rejected. Whoa, hold on, y'all. Why would my kids? All right, I had to be a mom. But anyways, we came back in here, tested liquidity, pushed back down yet again, grab this liquidity, and maybe even we'll push back up into this liquidity. And we might play these zones back to back to back to back today. The initial move, that was going to be the cleanest move for you here when it comes to SPX, okay? And again, when we broke and hold over 6 hour calls, if you see too many wicks and we're not continuously printing to the upside, this right here represents consolidation. That right there would have let you know, nah, I'm not feeling it. As soon as we wicked there and did that rejection off of that liquidity, we would have broke back down into there and then down into there. Okay. Now I caught this move and I also set a stop loss take profit order, but I also have a runner. Okay. So there is a runner that is present here on my SPX downside. And if it goes back to a particular point, then of course it's going to knock me out. And then we'll go from there. It's no biggie. I'm still in profit for the day. But that is how I played SPX today. Okay. So I see here that the volume is not in the best position, honestly. I don't know what's next, but I would say that the game changer for me with SPX and any of my trades is pre-planning my trade. So we're down on a 1 minute, but I'm gonna zoom back out to a higher time frame so that you can take a look at what I mean by that. When you know where your rejection levels are and when you know where you are headed or where liquidity is sitting, it makes your trades a lot easier. A lot of you guys are making this hard for yourself because you are unaware of where things are on the chart. Okay. So let's take a look here. There are 6 hour calls and there were 6 hour puts. All right. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. And if we start, uh-oh, there we go. If we start to break back above this area, we have gathered enough liquidity down here for us to push up and take off, okay? And possibly go higher, reclaiming maybe the high of a previous day, reclaiming a couple of highs. Let me show you. Boom, boom. Second. Let's see here. All right, there we go. So we're on the daily time frame. This is the daily candle, very indecisive. Came down into there, did absolute a nothing burger into this liquidity. But she did what she was supposed to do, I guess. I just definitely thought she was going to come back into this second liquidity down here. Um, but if we reclaim the high of today, then we could go ahead and then move up into the taking out the high or retesting the high of the previous day, which would have been Friday, February the 13th. Okay. And so understanding these time frames, the continuity, seeing that bears are in control, they're struggling a bit because once we got into that liquidity, we keep like those orders are filling and pushing us up. But knowing where your rejection levels are, having them already marked, having your take profits, it just gives you a map. A lot of people are getting into these trades on any ticker and they don't have a map. They have no idea of where they're headed. And that's what you want to change in 2026 so that you can make the most profit. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. That's my trade recap of why I took puts and how I made profit today. I unfortunately did not get a chance to grab a screenshot picture because my system, Webull, automatically stopped me out. Um, so it is what it is, but at least we did a little bit of educating here, and I hope that you learned something from it. I am available for one-on-ones in regards to the psychology part. Just, breaking down your psychology, talking to you, helping you, see where you don't need to have FOMO and those types of things. The trade will come to you. I also offer a breakdown on how to trade SPX, and the types of things that you can look for to really set you up for greatness when it comes to her. And so definitely check those out. The links will be inside of my description. And let's get you squared away so that you can start making profit and you know exactly what you're doing when you get on these tickers and you're swing trading or trading SPX. So that's everything that I have for you guys. Thank you so much. I hope y'all have a great trading day and I'll talk to you guys later.